Elon Musk-led group is making a $97.4 billion bid for control of OpenAI.
OpenAI Sam Altman tells Elon Musk that his $97 billion takeover of OpenAI comes from a position of insecurity. Let's take a listen.
Sam, of course, the headlines right now, Elon Musk making a bid for OpenAI. Your response, you're turning him down for $97 billion.
I mean, look, OpenAI is not for sale. The OpenAI mission is not for sale. Elon tries all sorts of things for a long time. This is this week's episode.
You take it seriously at all? What do you think he's trying to drive at with this?
I think he's probably just trying to slow us down. He obviously is a competitor. He's working hard and he's raised a lot of money for XAI, and they're trying to compete with us from a technological perspective, from getting the product into the market. And I wish he would just compete by building a better product, but I think there's been a lot of tactics, many lawsuits, all sorts of other crazy stuff, now this, and we'll try to just put our head down and keep working.
Does it make it more difficult to move from that non-profit model to that for-profit model for OpenAI?
We're not moving to a for-profit model. We're not sure what we're going to do at all, but no matter what, the non-profit will continue to be extremely important. It will drive the mission. It will continue to exist. The board is looking at lots of options about how to best structure for this next phase, but the non-profit is not changing in anything or going anywhere.
Okay, what is your main mission here at the Paris AI Action Summit? You've got Stargate, there's question marks about how much you're actually going to commit to that. Maybe you can give us some numbers on that, Sam. What is the messaging here from you and the team?
So I've been to an earlier version of this at Bletchley Park, and that one was more focused on safety. This one, people are still talking about safety, but really I think people are now saying, okay, this technology is here, it's having an incredible impact, we've got to drive it. There is a lot of questions about how people can, maybe the most common question I've gotten is, can you do a Stargate in my country? We need infrastructure here, we want to do this, can you help? So that's been a common one. But a lot of other things about just how are we going to deploy this technology to make sure people benefit, where's it going to go, in what ways is the model going to improve. Last week we launched this thing called Deep Research. There's been a ton of questions about that, how can we use this to really drive economic growth, but yeah, maybe economic growth has been the single biggest thing.
And have you got clarity on DeepSeek? I know you and the team will be looking into that, whether they distilled, whether they inappropriately used your inferencing data. Have you had more clarity on that?
They did or didn't, they built a good model. Many people will distill from many other models. Again, I feel so confident about our research roadmap and also our product roadmap that, DeepSeek will do whatever DeepSeek's going to do. Other people do whatever they're going to do. And we're just going to try to build the best technology we can and get it into people's hands. And I think that's mostly going pretty well.
Do you think Musk's approach then is from a position of insecurity about XAI?
Probably his whole life is from a position of insecurity. I feel for the guy.
You feel for that?
I do, actually. I don't think he's a happy person. I do feel for him.
Okay. Do you worry that he has this proximity
to the
president and he can influence the decision-making of the US presidency and policies around this agenda on AI?
Not particularly. Maybe I should, but not particularly. I try to just wake up and think about how we're going to make our technology better.
Okay, Sam Altman.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. CEO, co-founder, of course, of OpenAI.
Is OpenAI for sale? Does that matter?
It doesn't matter in this case, and this is an unsolicited bid from Elon Musk. I think what we all need to know here and understand here is that Elon Musk was originally a co-founder of OpenAI, but split with Sam Altman over a dispute about the direction of the future of the company, and has continued to really battle publicly with Altman over OpenAI's future. So this is his way of coming in and saying, I have a different vision here, I'm just going to buy my way in. The amount, though, is pretty cheap for what we understand to be OpenAI's valuation. Bloomberg reported not too long ago that they are raising their latest round at a $300 billion valuation. So this bid, if the board has to consider it at all, is much below what we see OpenAI raising money for.
Kind of a lowball offer, Alex. That was unsolicited, so
an unsolicited lowball offer.
Yeah. All right. Those don't usually go over very well if you're this seller or the potential seller.
I know, but from at least the reporting from the journal, Sarah, those with Elon Musk and the consortium of investors, these are real companies, real deal with real money. Can you walk us through what we know on that front?
Well, the most interesting thing about this consortium, which includes folks like Joe Lonsdale and Ari Emanuel, is that OpenAI is, XAI xAI, which is Elon Musk's OpenAI competitor, would be the vehicle through which he's making the bid. So it's not Elon Musk himself, it's xAI leading the bid along with this consortium of other VCs and investors, which is a unique way to do it considering that that is his newest company. So the idea, according to the journal, would be that they would merge after this acquisition were to occur. Now, another complicating factor is that Sam Altman, who leads OpenAI, is in the process of turning that from a nonprofit into a for-profit company. So the valuation for OpenAI is somewhat of an open question right now, given that we have seen the nonprofit. We know that the nonprofit is engaged in this big AI infrastructure build out called Stargate. But there are a lot of different entities here, and we're still learning more details about whether this bid occurred and the nature of the financing.
So that was Sam Altman at the Global AI Summit in Paris. The AI Action Summit in Paris has gathered world leaders, tech executives, and policymakers to discuss the future of artificial intelligence. US Vice President J.D. Vance made his international debut at the summit and advocating for an open, innovation-driven approach to AI, as well as contrasting with European efforts to tighten the oversight of artificial intelligence. The summit, co-hosted by French President Emmanuel Macron and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, aims to shape AI governance, which is a very important topic about AI's potential to exacerbate global inequality and its environmental impact, because obviously AI uses a ton of power to run compute and all these other things. Let me know what you think about his comments about Elon Musk's insecurity and his attempt to slow them down in terms of this AI race. Obviously, Elon Musk has Grok. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Till next time, stay positive. Peace.